Hey guys, this is SRC Reptiles, and today I'm going to be showing you one of my geckos that I don't show very often compared to my crested geckos. So this here is Vesper, and I'm pretty sure that Vesper is actually a boy. For quite a while I was not really that sure, and it's not like Vesper's that old anyway, so I had to wait a little bit to be able to tell. But I will be taking a jeweler's loop and checking after this video, and I'll add it in here whether or not I see any pores, but whether or not Vesper's a male or a female, it really doesn't matter because I'm not going to be using him for breeding. He is just a pet. But I just wanted to show you guys what Vesper looks like. Now, he is obviously clearly fired up because when he's fired down, he looks nothing like this. He's a very soft white and pepper color, and he does have a little bit of the orangey red showing up when he is fired down, but not as vivid, of course, as when he's fired up. And I am very gently pressing against his tail so that he can't just easily run out of my hand. Now, obviously not hard enough that it keeps him from, say, jumping like he has been. But if any of you remember, and if not, I will post, or not post, I'll put some photos in this video, but Vesper did not have a very easy start to life. He was extremely constipated when I received him. He was really dehydrated big time, and after only 4 or 5 days of having him, I took him immediately to the vet because he had not pooped any. He was literally just laying around on the bottom of his cage. He was very large in the belly, extremely fat, like not like this. This is a healthy looking belly. It was bulging. And the night before he went to the vet, he had a huge stool that was not solid at all. It was extremely runny. But I had been adding a very small amount of pumpkin to his food, as well as a little bit extra water so it was more liquidy, because I wanted to help, hopefully, get his stool to pass. So by the time he had gotten to the vet, she did not think it was necessary to let him do a warm soak, which normally helps reptiles kind of pass stools because it helps soften things up and stuff like that. Also, their skin can absorb water, and it can also help with like dehydration and stuff. So he was very inactive, and he also had a little poop when we had gone to the vet, so she had done a fecal sample, and it come up negative, which was good, because I was afraid it was either worms, or of course what ended up being the case, he was constipated. She said that he was also dehydrated, so he was getting extra liquids, as well as I was trying to give him just a little bit of water. Yes, he has fresh water offered in his tank, but he was more interested in hiding versus actually trying to find water to drink. So I was making sure that I'd hold his water dish, and I'd hold him, and I'd let him drink out of it, and then I put him back in the tank, of course, with the water dish in there. But like I said, he was more interested in hiding than actually getting a drink. So obviously Vesper's doing great now. As you can see, he's extremely active, and he is doing great with eating. I cannot remember his exact weights, but when everybody got weighed last week, I think he was around 15 grams or something. I'll put it on the screen how much he ended up weighing, because I don't remember, but it's pretty close to what Lark was weighing, or not Lark, but Little Rascal, and I think Little Rascal is 14 grams, so it's either between 13 and 15 that he weighs, because he weighs pretty similar to Little Rascal. So obviously when he gets bigger, I'm hoping that he'll calm down a little bit more. But at least he is plenty active, and he's very healthy now. He's getting quite large for his age. He will be 1 year old in November, so getting close to that year mark. He's doing very well. As you can see, he's got a nice large body. It's really interesting getting to see him grow versus the crested geckos, because I'm so used to having them that it's, you know, they kind of just grow over time, and I'm glad I take photos because sometimes you forget how cute they looked as babies. But yeah, this guy's come a long way, and I just wanted to show him to you guys because I don't really show my Gargoyle very often, and I wanted to also repeat his story because it just goes to show you need to be really careful who you buy your reptiles from. And I gotta grab him with my other hand here, because I should have known when the guy sent me photos of Vesper, and he was way younger and smaller looking in those photos than when I received him, and he did not look bloated at all from those photos. So this guy had to have known and probably saw me as an easy sale, because Vesper wasn't moving around hardly any. Like I said, he hadn't pooped any in those 4 or 5 days that I'd had him, And I was giving him a very small amount of food, and of course by day 3 or 4, I had started adding pumpkin, and of course I think it was around day 5 that I took him to the vet, I believe. But either way, yeah, I was not very pleased. But he's kind of getting a little bit more antsy, so I'm going to go ahead and put him away now. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys see him and how big he's grown and stuff like that, because I haven't posted him in a while. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm going to go ahead and start feeding him now, because it's one of the days that he gets fed. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to support the channel. It always encourages me to make more videos. And I hope you have a good rest of your day.